glad to bring it here. The only thing that I can say is I guarantee that my fighter will not be another Phil Greco. We got a reputation to uphold in Toronto. I'll pass it back to Eddie, and then he can pass it to Sam.
Thank you, Lee. Shah, last time was great. Liverpool was electric. Amir was supposed to wait for a couple of songs on his ring walk. He just bowled straight through with all the atmosphere and the intensity. And that was probably one of the most exciting 30-odd seconds I've ever seen in a British ring. And now the step up continues. It gets a little bit more serious now before the hope of those major fights in December.
Absolutely, Eddie. You know, it was a great performance by Amir, and he had to put a statement out there when he came out that night, and he did, you know. And it just goes to show that there was no ring rust there. You know, it was unfortunately only lasted 40 seconds or so, but, you know, we hope he's going to get a few more rounds this time. But he's really looking forward to please all the Birmingham fans here, and, you know, he's boxed here.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Boxing Facts Over Fiction. Today I'm going to be talking about Amir King Khan. His next fight is against a guy named Samuel Vargas. Before I break down this fight and how this fight may play out, I need you to do me a favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. Amir Khan, what can I say about this guy? In the past, he's always fought top competition, and every time he stepped up, he has gotten his ass knocked out clean cold. The fact that Amir Khan is fighting a guy who has been KO'd twice by some of the biggest name at the welterweight division, it's not really a good look. Samuel Vargas, he couldn't even make it 5 rounds with Errol Spence. Danny Garcia stopped him in 2016, I believe like 7 rounds. This guy's he's not really a top competition. And he was stopped a couple of years ago by guys at 147, the welterweight division, by 2 of the biggest names at welterweight division, Danny Garcia and Errol Spence Jr. Those fights wasn't even close. It was all one-sided fight. Amir Khan, being though he's about to fight this guy after he'd been KO'd twice already, should definitely win this fight very easily. If Amir Khan would have fought somebody from Errol Spence or Danny Garcia record who went the distance with them, if Amir Khan was going to fight somebody on Errol Spence record or Danny Garcia record that they went the distance with, it would have made sense. But don't fight a guy that couldn't even make it 5 rounds with Errol Spence or 8 rounds with Danny Garcia, and didn't even win a round. Those guys, Danny Garcia and Errol Spence, won every single round. You know, it's a bad look for Amir Khan. But you know, Amir Khan has a lot of fanboys, UK fanboys. They just happy to see Amir Khan back in action. You know, I will give Amir Khan a pass, but his last fight against Phil Greco was a disgusting fight, another one of Errol Spence leftovers. So the fact that he goes back and pick up another Errol Spence leftover, and a guy who Errol Spence stopped mad early too, it doesn't shine light on Amir Khan's future right now. But the crazy thing about this fight is the fact that it's a title fight, you know. And the winner could get a shot at the World WBA belt against the winner of Manny Pacquiao and Lucas Matiste. Now, that's a fight I would like to see Amir Khan in. Because once he get that belt, then if he beats the winner of Manny Pacquiao versus Lucas Matiste, then he could unify with like a Errol Spence or a Terence Crawford. Both of those guys KOs Amir Khan. Both Errol Spence and Terence Crawford will end Amir Khan's career. We all know this. Don't build that fight up to be something it's not, which I don't believe that fight will happen. There's a possibility of Amir Khan fighting Kell Brook. Kell Brook will knock Amir Khan's head clean off. We all know that. And there's a possibility of Manny Pacquiao trying to fight Vasily Lomachenko. So if Manny Pacquiao wins, might not fight Amir Khan. So this is a little shaky situation that Amir Khan is in, trying to build his career back up. But the fact that he's still fighting and his name is still relevant, you know, I want to give him a pass, but I can't. But I see Amir Khan going in this fight and knocking this guy out in less rounds, maybe less rounds than Errol Spence and Danny Garcia. That doesn't prove a lot, because when those guys fought him, it was earlier in their career.